stuff. Let's head on out and have some fun. Chasing down the gold at the rainbow's end. Prospecting America. Do it all together, yeah, now you and me. Digging, panning, sluicing in search. Off on an adventure, living life so free. Prospecting America.
But amongst my gold that I found, and I grew this beard specifically for this bit, and it's really, really itchy, so I just want to get this over with so I can shave. But anyway, over the last few years, I've collected a lot of stuff, and I didn't mean to. Just like people were like, hey, so-and-so died. You collect, random pieces of media that are obsolete. Why don't we give them to you? And I'd be like, okay. Because I love it, because it belonged to somebody I knew, and, it's stuff that's neglected, so that's why I took it in. I'm like those people who collect stray animals. That's not really what they do. They foster and, what do they do? What's that, animal husbandry? I don't know. But they do that. And this is what I do with, random bits of things. So it's kind of like I'm saving the animals, really. But I'm not. But this is my prospector hat. I bought this at a store where they sell, basically junk store. That's where I live. I live in a junk store. It's not a junk store per se because nothing is for sale, but sometimes. All right, I've got lots of things here. It's story time with Forgetful Storyteller. And this one is a book that many people my age group may have seen from the late 70s. Being a kid in the late 70s, it was like, what the fuck? Talk about what the fuck, Anyway, this is a nice book. It's got some great illustrations here. And just interesting little folklore. Just such a great, like that look was so iconic for me. Growing up in that time period, this was just the artwork that we absorbed. Was just incredible. And then they have the dimensions, and they go into detail in this book, and it's an amazing book. It was my step-grandmother's, but this is also the first place I ever saw Gnome Boobs. Gnome Boobs. Let's talk about Gnome Boobs. You may not and stuff like that. We're here in the tundra. It is below zero, just here, and it is very cold over there, so we're just hunkering in. We have snow, and we have drinking water, so we should be okay, but that's not cool. It's not cool at all. I shouldn't be making fun of that. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. It's wintertime, and I gotta tell you, it is like winter cabin time here in Maine because it is so cold, as well as the snow. You have sometimes it's just cold and sometimes it's just snow, but this is one of those times when it's cold and snow, and that's not fun for some people. Some people are like, oh, I get to go skiing. Like, fuck you. Where do you get the fucking money for that? Really, literally, people come up with this money. It's just everyone has, not everyone, but no one has, everyone has nothing, and no one has anything. But some have everything. Well, what are you going to do,